What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to part number 2 of our best NBA duo going into the 2020 NBA season. And before we start off this video, we do have a big trade alert. Westbrook was actually traded to the Rockets for Chris Paul and a bunch of picks. So we are going to be replacing Chris Paul in this video for Russell Westbrook. So moving on, the Rockets duo is going to be James Harden and Russell Westbrook. Also, I wanted to remind you guys that until this Monday, July 15th, if you go over to gfuel.com, you can use code Smequle for 30% off your purchases. After July 15th, it's going to be going back down to 10%. So go cop some G Fuel while you can. If you guys don't know what G Fuel is, it's a healthier alternative for an energy drink. It has zero sugar, which makes it a lot healthier, and you also don't get a crash due to having no sugar in the drink. And despite not having any sugar, the drinks still taste super good. They got so many amazing flavors. Some of my personal favorites are watermelon, fruit punch, and cotton candy. G Fuel is going to give you increased energy, focus, endurance, and reaction. I use it whenever I'm making videos or playing NBA 2K because it makes me make the best videos or play the best while I'm playing. So make sure to go over to gfuel.com, use code Smequle for 30% off. If you guys didn't watch part 1 of this video, make sure to go down in the description below and I'll leave a link so you can actually watch part 1 and round number 1 so you can see all the duos that actually made it to the second round. But starting off in our second round, we're gonna have the Lakers duo facing off against the Bucks duo. Starting off game number 1 here, LeBron inside and getting that easy bucket. Giannis coming right back at them though. A little bit of a mismatch with LeBron. Khris Middleton guarding him this game. Khris Middleton, super tough shot, but somehow manages to hit that AD on the other end though. And now LeBron back with the ball and behind the back slam. And they take a 2-point lead, but Giannis posterizes LeBron the next play. LeBron spinning inside. Khris Middleton cannot stop him. LeBron now has his takeover badge. A 3-point lead as well. I mean, Giannis holding his team together well, though. LeBron inside for another dunk. Khris Middleton is cold. There we go. Gets that cold streak out of the way. Giannis has his takeover badge now. But this Lakers duo keeping this 2-point lead throughout this game. It's just going back and forth, but Lakers do have that lead. Big dunk inside for Giannis. Maybe that'll hype them up a little, get them back in it. But I mean, they just cannot stop LeBron here. Khris Middleton with a nice dunk. This time AD on offense. He has his takeover badge now. Giannis almost out of his. LeBron inside for another layup. They need 3 more points to win this, but Khris Middleton with a 2. It's no good. That would have tied the game up. Would have been huge for them, but Giannis ties it up himself. LeBron to AD. That was a nice cut right there. Khris Middleton ties the game up. This is going to be a super close finish. AD inside. And Khris Middleton can't get the bucket to tie it. LeBron from 2 for the win, and he gets the shot to fall. So the Lakers duo narrowly beating the Bucks duo. Giannis had 9 points, Khris Middleton with 4 right there, and LeBron James put up 10 points carrying the Lakers duo right there. They're going to be moving on to the semifinals. Up next, we got our substitution, James Harden and Russell Westbrook versus the Spurs duo. Of course, Westbrook just getting traded as we mentioned before. Starting off this game, just going back and forth to start this. It's going to be interesting to see how this game does turn out. When we didn't have Westbrook on the team, I did do a simulation, and the Rockets duo actually lost to the Spurs duo. So let's see how it turns out with Westbrook, see if it turns out differently. Starting off here, super close. Westbrook with the nutmeg and the big dunk inside, but then DeRozan coming right back at him. Westbrook with his takeover badge. He cannot be stopped. Harden, double step back from 2. And they take a 3-point lead now. Aldridge, though, on the other end. Westbrook again inside for a big dunk. DeRozan hitting some nice shots here. Westbrook, a nice floater. And DeRozan hitting some mid-range shots. CP3 could not stop DeRozan when they actually did their 2v2. And I mean, DeRozan still doing pretty good this game. Harden again inside. DeRozan fading away. And Westbrook another big dunk, keeping this 3-point lead. And then Aldridge actually gets his takeover badge. But they can't stop this Rockets duo on offense. Almost a steal there, but then the lob. Spurs duo both on fire, but Westbrook inside a huge dunk to win the game. DeRozan with 8 points there. Aldridge with 4. And then Westbrook put down 11 points. That trade was huge for this duo. And they're going to be moving on to face off against the Lakers duo in the semifinals. Up next, we got Clippers versus the Blazers. Paul George inside. And this Clippers duo is the 2nd seed. Paul George, nice fadeaway there. Lillard, the nutmeg, and the layup. Keeping it close here. CJ taking the lead for the Blazers. Lillard, the step back from 2, and he hits that for a 3-point lead. That was a huge bucket. Paul George, though, doing what he can to get them back. Kawhi with a big steal there. And just like that, game down to 1. Kawhi with another steal. It is all tied up. I mean, this Clippers duo is so good on defense. They both have their takeover badge. Paul George spinning inside. They take the lead now. I mean, it's going to be hard. This Clippers duo is so good on defense. 2 of the best defenders in the entire league. Lillard with a big slam there. Kawhi with a nutmeg. Now Kawhi getting inside for a big dunk. And Lillard doing the same thing, kind of going back and forth. Clippers got a slight lead. Kawhi fading in the post. They get the ball back. Paul George inside. They have a 3-point lead now. Paul George from 2. And it's a 5-point lead. Not looking good for the Blazers duo. 14-8 now. Lillard puts up a tough shot. It is no good. Paul George from 2 for the win. And it is good. And they got double the Blazers score to win. Lillard with 6. CJ McCollum with only 2. Lillard did not shoot well there, though. And then Paul George with 10. Kawhi with 6. They both shot very well. And they're going to be moving on to the semifinals. Up next, we got the 76ers versus Nets duo. The Nets do have the 3rd seed right here. They're projected to win it. Kyrie inside. They take a 2-0 lead to start this game off. Then Ben Simmons. It's going to be tough for Kyrie to guard Ben Simmons just because of how tall he is. Embiid getting a point up on the board. Again, Embiid in the post. Ties up the game. Ben Simmons step back, and then he puts up a super tough shot. It ends up falling, though. Kyrie. Good defense by Ben Simmons, but the Ben Simmons pulling up. You don't see Ben Simmons do that too often. Mostly just likes to lay up the ball, just like he does right there. And the 76ers actually take the lead. Blocked by Durant, but Embiid gets the ball back. And the dunk, and Embiid with the block. And now the 76ers with the takeover badges are taking over this game. Ben Simmons inside. They're going to maintain this 3-point lead. Kyrie, tough layup, but he does hit that. Embiid in the post, just shoves Durant out of the way with that takeover badge. Just not really much you can do there. And 1 for Ben Simmons. A 4-point lead now for the 76ers. Let's see if the Nets can do anything to come back here. Nice cradle dunk by Simmons. And then, I mean, he just scores too easily on Kyrie Irving. Bit of a mismatch. Game point. Embiid with a huge block, but then Durant inside for the dunk. Can the 76ers end it here? Simmons to Embiid, and that is game. 76ers duo with the upset right there. And that Nets duo not doing too well on offense. And then, I mean, Ben Simmons with 9 points. A little bit of a mismatch there against Kyrie Irving. They're going to be facing off against the Clippers in the semifinals. Up next, we got that new Rockets duo versus the Lakers duo. And LeBron with a nice reverse to start off the game. Then he hits a mid-range shot on the next possession. Westbrook already cold. LeBron with 3 points already. Make that 4. He has his takeover badge. And then AD inside, dunking over Harden. They are just destroying this Rockets duo. 6-0 lead. Westbrook inside, but he's blocked by LeBron, who has his takeover badge. And he's going to finish that layup. Here we go. Harden inside, blocked by AD. AD with his takeover badge and an 8-0 lead. Make that a 9-0 lead. This Lakers duo is just too good. Harden steps back and hits a 2 finally. Getting some points on the board. The lob from LeBron to AD. LeBron fading away. It is not even close right here. A 10-point lead right now. Westbrook from 3, and he was cold. Still hits the shot. Doesn't matter though. Lakers are just way too far ahead. Up by 10 still. And Westbrook inside, and they're not going to lose by double digits right here. Actually, they do lose by double digits. It was a 10-point victory for the Lakers. I don't know why I said that. Awful performance there by the Rockets. But, I mean, AD and LeBron, there's not much you can do. I don't think AD missed a shot right there. They're going to be our first duo in the finals. Up next, Clippers 76ers, to see who else is going to make the duo finals here. Paul George inside. Lays it up nicely there. Ben Simmons coming right back at him, though. Kawhi Leonard, a big dunk. Maybe that'll pump him up a bit. Ben Simmons misses a shot, but Embiid, second chance points. The thing about the 76ers duo, it's hard to beat them just because they're big. I mean, you got Embiid, and then you got a really big point guard right there. And a big block by Embiid, but Kawhi Leonard still scoring right there. Ben Simmons inside. They got a 2-point lead. Embiid does have his takeover badge. Leonard behind the back slam. And then he gets another layup to tie the game up. Embiid in the post. It's going to be hard to stop him with that takeover badge, but can't stop Kawhi Leonard. Embiid in the post, down low again with that dunk. Kawhi again on offense. He has his takeover badge now. And Embiid just shoving Paul George. It's just Embiid and Kawhi scoring right now. Kawhi, the mid-range shot. It's good as well. And again, we got Embiid down low to give them the lead. Ben Simmons hits that shot. It's a 2-point lead now for the 76ers. Embiid blocks Kawhi, but then Kawhi getting inside for the easy dunk. Paul George wide open from 2, and that's going to give the Clippers a lead right there. Kawhi blocked, but they get the ball back. And a 2-point lead now for the Clippers. A duo, or Ben Simmons, a nutmeg, and the layup with his takeover badge. But Kawhi cannot be stopped on offense. Paul George finally getting something to go there. It's been mostly Kawhi this whole game. And one for Joel Embiid. They're going to get the ball back, and they're going to tie the game here. You do have to win by 2. So someone's not going to be winning at 15. We're going to be going a lot higher right here. Paul George ties it up again at 15. Ben Simmons, 360, and he hits that short-range shot. Now Kawhi, we're just going back and forth. Is somebody going to take a lead here? I mean, 76ers do. And the Clippers keep getting the ball, and they keep scoring. 17-17 now. Kawhi coming inside. The Clippers taking a lead right there. Ben Simmons, and stolen by Kawhi for the win. He misses. And the second chance points are good. A super close game there, but the Clippers end up winning. Embiid, Simmons with both around the same point, but Embiid had a double-double, and Kawhi dropping 14 points that game. And in the finals, we're going to have the Lakers duo versus the Clippers duo. Now, I did actually make a separate video on this a few days ago before we did the NBA duo tournament. So if you guys haven't seen that video, you can go over there and watch the full game. I'm going to be doing a short recap in this video of the winner, but if you want to actually see the full game, I'll leave a link in the description down below. You can go check that out. But anyways, this game did go to 21. We're not going to have audio here because my voice would be in the way, but LeBron, the Lakers duo, starting off the scoring, and then it kind of goes back and forth throughout the game. Lakers with a 3-point lead, but then the Clippers coming back near the end. LeBron just cannot be stopped on offense, though. They got a pretty big lead here. Clippers try to do whatever they can to come back, but then LeBron cannot be stopped inside. Paul George with the layup within 5 points. Game point for the Lakers duo, though, and LeBron is going to win it there. 21-15. Since it was the final game, I decided to go to 21. LeBron had 17 points, though. Kawhi, Paul George, both doing around the same right there. But our final winners are going to be Anthony Davis and LeBron James, that new Lakers duo. I mean, both of them are probably top 5 players in the NBA. So this duo is going to be very exciting to watch in this NBA season. And not really surprising that it was Clippers-Lakers in the finals. Leave your comment down below. Do you think the Lakers duo is the best duo going into the 2019-20 NBA season? They were the first seed, Clippers were the second seed, and the first seed ends up winning. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. This has been your boy Smequle, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money. The pressure be calling. Left on my blessings. I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection. I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the